Bahns007 speaking, and I have another battle for you, this time a link battle with Nick Bahns, or Bahns007. I'll leave his link in the description. He's a pretty cool YouTuber that posts some battle videos, as well as some like random facts videos and movesets, so he's a pretty cool guy. I'd recommend checking him out. Anyway, before I continue ranting, I guess I should say, let's let the battle begin. Anyway, issuing a challenge, he sends out Excadrill, and I lead off with Teemo the Sableye. He is a bit of a troll. This is not my Mega on my team. He just kind of annoys people. So anyway, I lead off and I use Will-O-Wisp because I have my Prankster ability, so I was build out speed. Except he sets up Stealth Rock, and I should have seen that coming, and I should have taunted, but I didn't. But with it burned, I'm a little more comfortable that he's not going to be able to do much damage. So he ends up using Earthquake. And my Teemo, he takes it like a boss. I end up using Foul Play, and does a lot of damage to his Excadrill because of its high attack stat. So, and it finishes off with the burn, so that's first kill for me. Way to go, Teemo. Anyway, he sends out Ferrothorn, and I already know I have a Ferrothorn for myself, and I know how these things are used, so I taunt it right away. I'm like, I'm not going to play any games. I already know what's coming. So, anyway, I got that started. I end up Will-O-Wisping. Will-O-Wisp. And now I'm not worried. It probably has Gyro Ball, I'm guessing. Yep, yeah, it does. So, with that and being burned, I am not worried at all. My Sableye could just take hits all day. Yes, and I do carry the Rocky Helmet, so... Anyway, I use Recover. Mostly, I'm just trying to piss him off. Don't know if it worked or not, but anyway, so Sableye is still all good. Anyway, he's just sitting there in Gyro Ball because that's all he can do, and I have no problem staying out here. So far, I'm not attacking. I do know he probably has Iron Bobs and Rocky Helmet because it's almost the same thing I do. Plus, I think Smogon probably recommends it that way. So I use Taunt again. Don't want him using any of his crazy moves. I think he switches out. Yeah, he does. And he ends up sending out his Arcanine. Now, I can't Will-O-Wisp it. I don't know what Arcanine this is. Mine, I know, is Choice Band, which you probably have seen in the past videos. So I just go right for an attack. It does some decent damage, but as soon as I see that leftovers, I know it's a bulky canine. So he's going to Will-O-Wisp, but luckily it misses. I just continue using Foul Play. I should have taunted, but I didn't. Probably wasn't really thinking. I was too excited to battle. I was like, woo! Anyway. So, I end up switching out, because I'm like, I didn't think there was much I could do. Plus, I gotta save him for later. And I send out my Arcanine. So I do know, as soon as I see he has Will-O-Wisp, I'm guessing he carries the Morning Sun. And he does. So he has Will-O-Wisp and Morning Sun, we've seen. Anyway, so I actually carry Bulldoze for some coverage. And I know that Arcanine is pretty bulky, especially probably his, so it's probably going to take that. And it does, but it does some pretty decent damage. Anyway, I'm locked into Bulldoze. So he's just gonna roar me out, and actually he ends up sending out my Thundurus, his Thanian form. So this guy, he's Life Orbed. I get hit by the Stealth Rocks, which isn't terrible. I mean, it's not what I wanted though. But mine's a Life Orb, so anyway, he does not want to keep his Arcanine in against it. So he ends up sending out his Dragonite to take my Thunderbolt, which I'm guessing it's multi-scale because it takes that Thunderbolt like it's nothing. I lost a little bit of HP, but I don't think he but I had Hidden Power Ice, so I was able to hit it out with one shot. Nobody really expects that, but I carry that because I don't want to deal with dragons. They're a problem. Ground types are also an issue, so. Anyway, he sends out his Ferrothorn again. Again, this one's it's not taunted, so he can go right for, you know, Toxic or wherever. I just continue attacking. Just kind of instinct, I guess. I was just like, attack, attack, attack. Anyway, he Toxics me. So I know my Strax is not going to last very much longer. And he is finished off by the burn. again, Teemo helped out there. Now, I was quite surprised that he sent out his Gyarados. Based off his team, I'm guessing this is his Mega, and yep. So he Mega Evolves it. And I actually ended up with a misclick, and I actually went for my Grass Knot. Though it wasn't a big deal because some 600-pound Sea Serpent is not going to take it very well. So I was actually going to go throw my Thunderbolt. I misclicked, but it didn't matter either way because I one-shotted it. So no, Strax isn't going to live much longer. Really, I'm just kind of using him as death fodder, just doing as much damage as I can before I go down. So he sends out his Arcanine, and I haven't seen his attacking move yet, but I'm guessing either Flare Blitz or Extreme Speed, and it is indeed Extreme Speed. So he finished off my Strax. He did his job, so it's all good. Anyway, heals up with a little bit of leftovers. And I try to scare him out by sending out Moya the Milotic. Now this Milotic is it takes hits like you wouldn't believe. So anyway, I thought he was going to switch out. So I thought I was going to Toxic whoever came out. But he just left his Arcanine in. So I was surprised. I think he was thinking Death Fodder as well. I don't know. But he ends up roaring my Milotic out. And Teemo comes back in. Now I automatically am going to... I either think I taunted... or I foul play, but I think I taunted. Because I didn't want to deal with his Morning Sun. I was trying to kill him off. I'm cold-hearted. So yeah, I do taunt. So he can't use his Morning Sun. Or his Will-O-Wisp. And I go straight for the foul play. Now, apparently he does not want his Arcanine to die too quickly. So he ends up switching out to his Staraptor. And Staraptors, I know, are usually either their Choice Banded, and they do a lot of damage. So instinctively, I was like, Will-O-Wisp, let's just... Oh, actually, Foul Play, yes. I used Foul Play because I was going to attack the Arcanine. That does a huge chunk right there because of Staraptor's attack stat. And I was like, I'm not going to outspeed it. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp, but it misses, and he gets the Brave Bird off. And that's goodbye to Teemo. It looks like Staraptor takes a little bit of the Rocky Helmet and the Life Orb damage. So now all he has left is his Arcanine. And I'm not too worried about it. I still have a few other guys. And I sent out my Milotic because I'm not worried. My Milotic is bold nature, so it could take hits pretty well. And I'm not worried about the extreme speed. Anyway, he uses Will-O-Wisp, which kind of surprises me because my Marvel Scale would then kick in. And I'm a special attacker. So I just go for the Scald to finish it off. No, it was a really good battle. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope Nick, you did too. Anyway, and that's the end of the battle. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe as well as to Nick. He has a really good channel. Again, link is in the description if you want to subscribe to him. So, anyway, thanks for watching.